she cries. She tries to hold to what is true. Oh yeah, she smiles, 'cause there's a lot to live up to. She's got to be who she wants to be, who she really
is. Amazing and beautiful. Waje and Omawumi.
Let's clap for ourselves.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are like the celebrity world's best friends ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just seriously overrated. It's not like they will not start thinking that you are one kind of correct person. Huh?
But I am a correct person. See, look at this one's face.
I think we like this vibe. Like you guys are this thing we get when you guys are together. It's so natural. It's real. It's like you guys have been friends since like nursery school.
Well, we've been friends for like over a decade. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. You know they say it's always hard for women to be friends because at some point there'll be this whole backbiting.
Can you see how difficult it is?
Yeah.
It's so difficult. Women being friends. Can't you see how difficult she is?
Yeah.
It's so I don't lose weight based on how difficult. You are so difficult. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, it just boils down to taking away, just understanding each other. I believe. Yeah. It's not like there's nothing that is the same things, the same emotions always come up. It's not like we're too special that we are devoid of it. There are sometimes she feels like slapping me. There are sometimes I feel like hitting her. So it happens.
Sometimes we might actually.
Perhaps, but you go see say Waje touch me, I don't lose weight already because Waje get one bone if she blow you. If he blow you, just paralyzed. You don't do like that. No, but so
oh my God,
it's not always easy, but we just we try to rise above it all the time and just make the best of each other. And we have a lot of things that make that we have in common. We pray a lot together. You understand? So it helps.
Okay. So like we feel over the years it's been you guys have had these amazing careers independently, and it just fits the whole. You guys are both from the south part of the country. If that was part of the whole reason how you guys are close, if it was because you guys just synced together, what would you say has been the reason behind this successful story, this amazing friendship, music careers, and now movies?
I would say it's my loving heart.
It sounded so serious.
No, carry on. If you not believe in Anasabi, carry on.
Okay, defend yourself.
You say love it. Continue. Carry on, girl. She talks about my loving heart. Which heart? She does not have heart. But carry on.
Well,
yeah,
to be honest, iron sharpened iron. That's really how I see it. Over time and over the years, we've come to understand ourselves. We've come to understand that our friendship for us is not just about us, but it's also about people that have met us and people that were in the industry that were in its circle as well. So Omawumi is one woman who I believe is not just here to create music or create content for the fun of it, but she's also about impacting people, and that's the same thing. So we share the same vision, we share the same burdens, today while we're coming here, we were actually talking about a tragedy that happened somewhere in Lagos, and these are the things that we feel, and these are the things that connect us together. We're family oriented. We have families that we're very passionate about, and the girl is all right.
You see? So, now she's saying the truth.
Keep quiet. Let me finish talking. So yeah. So that's what I would really say is the reason why we've gone past being friends. People describe us as friends, and we get it, but we've gone past being friends. We have become a family.
Mama, we have something to add to that.
No, it's just that, see, I want to leave this relationship. I wanted to quarrel with her. Anytime I quarrel with her, or she quarrels with me, well, I was just going to buttress what she said about family. There are times when, you know, everybody's like in their own space and trying to sort out different things. You see one person will say, I've not heard from Omawumi, or I've not heard from Waje. My husband will call me in the morning, I've not heard from Waje. You know, and I say, Waje is busy. Because you'll be like, it's 2 days now. I've not seen the two of you, you know. So I think that's how it is. And, you know, every time when we sit down, we might actually start conversation with gossip, you know, which is for refreshment. But there are times when it will now go up to, sometimes it will now go start aspiring and dreaming and thinking of different ways that we can impact society. Then we will now say that, Father, all these things we have talked about, we are not moving blindly, we are moving with the unction of the Holy Spirit. We'll call it a prayer.
And literally, that's us.
Amazing. Okay, yeah, so let's go move to the reason why we're here.
Yes.
She is.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so it's not the typical Nigerian kind of movie where you just know what's going to happen the next scene.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Thank you.
First question is, who came up with this idea?
That would be me. But to be fair, when we come up with ideas, like most times if I come up with an idea, Waje usually fleshes it out. You know, she's the one that will say, when we started out, actually you did come up with this idea. And a friend of ours that is not, she's in the abroad now.
She's in Ellen.
Yeah, so what we did was we said we wanted to make movies. So the first script or synopsis that we're playing around and we're trying to develop, you know, so if we had gotten to a point where a friend of ours now said, you know what, how about this story? So Waje said, well, I think that's the best thing to do right now, because we have a message that we're trying to put out. Our first film cannot just be because of, say, shoot film. Our first film has to tell a story, has to talk about, like challenges, has to sell inspiration and all of that. So to be fair, it's a mix and match of everybody.
How did you guys come up with the cast and say, okay, some kid is going to do this one is going to do that, this person? How did you guys come up with this?
We had our director, Chris Energy. We had our director. We had my production manager. Waje was there. I was there, and we had the writer, I think, one of all those times. So we sat down and we tried to, look for these characters, and then we would just dot our T's and cross our I's. And of course, there were times when, because of budget constraints, the people that, we wanted told us no.
Yeah.
So we're really grateful for Somkele, because at the end of the day, she did an amazing job.
Up with it, and the beautiful thing about Somkele is she wasn't just there as a cast member. She was really into, sometimes when we are discussing the scenes that we want to shoot and looking for best ways to interpret it, she's like, okay, why don't you so she had her own input as well, and
she was very involved in the process.
Seriously involved.
Okay, cool. So the storyline of that movie talks about what the average Nigerian single woman who's been stereotyped to actually get married at a certain age to do, and what they go through. So it was like you said at the beginning, it was you guys wanted to pass across a message. Do you think this message is going to get across, and do you think it was well put out for Nigerians to actually see this is what women really go through when it's time to get married? You feel like you have to get married, this and this person is married, that person is married, this one is settling down. Do you think this message is actually passing across to the right people?
We just finished the premiere, right? And the movie is still going to come out, so we have a lot more to do in terms of publicity and making sure that it gets to not just the cinemas but the homes of people. But in terms of making sure that or feeling that the message is passed across, we had a conversation. There were a few guests during the premiere, and we had a testimony of somebody who that was really her life, her story. And I can tell you how many other women are going through the same thing. So sometimes, when you are able to mirror experiences like that, people find themselves in them and look for solace, or just know that people know
it just becomes relatable.
It's relatable. So you know that I'm not the only person going through this, and it's okay for you to have all those disadvantages. It's okay for you to be at that age and still have health issues and all of that, but it's just knowing that there are a few other women that find themselves in that space, and somehow we will rise. It's an encouraging word.
Yes.
And for us that was the important thing. We wanted to add humor to it because we wanted it, both male and female to relate to, because you self with the man, you get brother, you get mama, you get sister,
yes,
you get auntie, so we just don't want it to be something that people say, it's just pro women. It really affects
everybody and the decisions that we all make.
So was that movie a real life story?
Yes, like we said, kudos to the script writer Doris Saruli, but like we said, it's like I can tell you like 10 people off the top of my head that is their story. And some of them are even in the industry, are even in the entertainment industry, that she is their story. So it wasn't just one person's story. This is the story of almost every upwardly mobile young Nigerian woman, or even African woman. When you're successful, you get you have things that are supposed to be going well for you, but the society now decides that they want to put a clock. And these are the decisions that you have to make. There's so many of us that end up in the wrong relationships because of stupid decisions. So these are all the elements that were explored in the She Is the movie. I don't want to say too much without giving it away, but to answer your question, that is it a true life story? Yes, it is. It's relatable to across the board. Abi?
You spoke it.
Okay, so how was it for you guys starring in the movie for the first time? It was your first movie, right? Starring in the first movie?
No.
Was your first movie?
No.
We featured in other movies.
We have our real.
Together.
No, not together. Yeah, that was
stage play at least now.
Yes, we've done stage play together.
Na film.
Film that they see, somebody they see. Oh God.
So how was this starring in the movie together for the first time?
It was fun because most of our characters were her character, she was a good actor because she pretended she was very nice inside the film, but she's not nice in real life. And you said yes, thank you, he agreed. So mine wasn't so difficult because you were
playing yourself.
The character was pretty much like me.
Exactly.
But she was a pretender.
I feel like you guys gave it like your 100%. Like it was so real. It felt like you were like a pro, like somebody that was already in the movie industry for like years, and it was just one of those normal movies. Like, okay,
we want to feel that we've been
part of the
musicians.
Yeah, I know, but you're not like, okay, it's not like you go to the cinema and see a movie where you just say starring Waje or starring Omawumi every day.
No,
but not every day.
Movie, like you guys gave it your all, it was different. That's what I was trying to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there are a lot of celebrities all over the world, singers who actually moved from singing to actually acting, and they've actually done better. We have Will Smith, we have Ice Cube, and lots of them. So do you guys think at some point you guys just like, you know what, I think this is where we should do this thing. We should just wrap it up from here, take it up, become this great. Nothing
do Jennifer Lopez.
I wanted to say that.
You see they do all. They do all. Go perform for stage, go sing, go act, go produce.
So this is not going to be the last movie.
No. We've already started working on our next job right now. We're doing things simultaneously.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of people would like to know this. If coming into this industry where like we already have no names, like it's not really easy to just break even, have a movie premiere and have everybody, the whole A-list guys come for your movie premiere. Do you think there's this hurdle, this maybe like I don't want to use the word kaba, where it's a bit difficult, like where it's a bit difficult to just come and be like boom on your face and everybody's saying, okay, these guys have not been in the industry for a long time, not good in the next thing they're having their billboards at toll gates and everywhere.
No, I wouldn't say that. You see, the way I see it is we've sown seeds with people. We have great relationships with people. You understand? And over the years, even as musicians, people may say, okay, Omami and Waje are musicians, but that doesn't mean that we've not had opportunities to mix with people professionally. You understand, not just as paddy situation, but professionally with people in film and TV as well. You know, so I feel like she is just an example of the sort of people that we are, and the premiere in itself is an example of everything that we stand for. We believe that there's growth in numbers, so for everything that we've done in our individual careers and, you know, as a collective, we have involved people as and people have involved us. So it was, to me, I describe it as people honoring us because they know that we've one way or the other honored them as well. And I don't know if
no, it's the same thing. And even I was so grateful for the turnout because 50% of the people that were invited RSVP'd and said that they were not in town. You know, elections was the day before, so most people, they were not in town. Some people, they were shooting. A lot of people, the executives were just crying off, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in town. But the blessing of it is that even as 50%, the turnout was amazing. On top of that, you know, people are so excited, like, oh my God, this person called and said they watched the film and they loved the movie. I can't wait to come back and see the movie. So we've been getting like good reviews. Meanwhile, which review? We didn't watch the review. Did you people review our film well?
Yeah, we did.
No, they did. I put it up in my Insta story.
Try, oh man, I didn't see. I will go and look. If the review good,
then try.
Then try,
ba?
Because I will use Kane and follow you people.
No, then curse us. I curse them back.
No. It was a good movie. If it was bad, we would have made mention of those parts.
Yeah.
The parts I talked about in the movie where we got to see a lot of your soundtracks on your movies. Like, it kind of synced with every scene.
Yeah.
This track was just going to, it worked with every scene. And it wasn't like you guys were trying to force it. Because but it was really, really cool. Yeah.
No. But the thing is, you know, the beautiful thing about Jimenez is, Jimenez maybe for now people see as a platform where Omawumi and Waje are showcasing a little more of themselves, but that's not actually just what it's about. We are creating a platform for every other creative person to be expressive in the best form of art that they believe in. It's maybe film and TV. We are shooting documentaries. We have different things lined up that we know that people want to be a part of. And for us, we just feel that it's time for us to find ourselves in places where we can allow and help people tell their stories, other than it just being about us.
So, Waje, I'm going to ask a question. Last time we were here, we didn't talk about any movie. So, where did this idea of this movie, like, that last year, did you have any knowledge that we know by
we had finished shooting.
So it was like,
because
until when we're ready.
So we're just like, you know, because sometimes the element of surprise is great. When you keep talking about something, it's great, but nobody was expecting that. Every time you say Omawumi and Waje is, oh, we love their friendship. When are they going to do song together? It's never about being stakeholders in the industry. So for us, we wanted to make that statement. It's very important to us.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so we'll get back to talk about the movie. Let's talk about music for now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you.
So Waje, Red Velvet, amazing album.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I loved every song. There's this particular song that we're always listening to in the office, the one with Johnny Drill. And, Udwe. Yeah. So what's Udwe?
It's Benin, so I don't know how to speak it well. It's Benin.
It's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, you be Obiedo?
Yes, no, Mission.
Okay, so
you see? Well, read on.
I'm not pronouncing that way. You know, I'm not pronouncing that. I'm not sure I pronounce that way. I'm not pronouncing that way.
I said that was one name.
But let's leave it like that. You understand what it literally is what I said in English. You've stolen my heart away, you know. And the truth is, I'm from Edo State. I grew up my early life in Benin City, but unfortunately I don't know how to speak, and I've been going back home a lot, so I wanted to connect with them in that space. And I met up with Johnny. I actually met Johnny in Benin, and we, you know, had this great relationship as creative musicians that love to write. And when it was time, I just told Johnny, "Yangwano, pen and paper, let's write a song that will be befitting for, you know, that sort of thing." And then I had recorded it, and I thought, why don't I put him in it? You know, his voice fits the song. And
So how's the album doing so far?
I will be honest with you, not as great as I want it to be doing, but I also understand that a lot of publicity needs to go into what word, and this is such a visual age, so you need a lot of visuals to promote whatever content that you're doing. So I'm not exactly happy about it now, but I have things that I'm going to do eventually, so let's hope for the best.
The last time we talked, you said you were going to do something about a reggae album.
Yes.
So do you have plans to do that this year? Okay.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you when now. So
Alright, Omawumi. So what's up? How was it working with Fowls in your new song?
Fowls. Oh, Fowls!
you know the same. Oh God.
No. I've forgotten that his name is Fowls. When he said Fowls, I was sick. I thought he said Frabs, and I said you know. No, it was amazing. I love Fowls as a person. I love the fact that I wish that the song we did together was something that was more messagey, you know, what he's usually known for, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that we came out with that song. It's such a beautiful song.
But I think that it had its love.
No, yes, love. It's a beautiful message. Yeah, I know. What I mean is, you know, Fowls is such an activist. He's such.
But he's in love, so he will be alright.
Okay. So it was good, Sha. It was amazing. He's very easy to work with. He's a professional, you know, and it was beautiful. It was produced by Sez. It was a beautiful experience. Thank you.
What 2019 aside, she's pushing your movie.
Yeah.
What else are you going to be doing?
Hey, should I tell them?
No. Okay, well, oh God!
Come on, spill now. Let's do exclusive.
Stop it. I finished.
No. Hold on. That is what I was about to say. Let's just listen for you guys. That's going to be like
cannot keep it beside me.
Keep calm. It's music. It's just music. I just behave yourself. I just now. I just finished recording a couple of songs, and
a couple. He said a couple.
I just finished recording. Actually, I'm at the mixing stages, and so you should expect new music. Really nice music. What now?
Why are you being so simple?
Get away.
Why are you
see? Let me use this opportunity to say something. Red Velvet is the best album that was released in 2019. Quote me anywhere.
Okay.
Wow.
Cryba. So that's all the things that she's doing anyhow. Red Velvet is deep, from mixing to vocal delivery. I'm telling you, because Waje, I'm one of her worst critics.
Yeah,
you think
so
that she's a perfect, I will sit down and say, what do you say you sing so? What do you this thing where you do like this so? Which kind of rubbish you sing so? But this album, I don't know it. I don't feel see, and in fact, I jealous the album, because I just wish saying that me get all those songs, and that's how she'll be wishing when my own comes out.
Exactly. I've already started wishing. But like I said,
stop it.
I feel like you said it already. Like you're working on an album or something.
I'm done.
She's done.
So it's in the process of, I'm just ironing it out, making sure that I have to find photo that we can snap and put on the cover.
I'm only begging her to feature me in one song.
Just do it.
She won't.
Don't you think that over the 10 years that we've been friends, I think we have like a couple of songs, but all our songs are also play song. If we come together, we have a song.
Song.
I'm so sorry. We have a song together. It's the theme of the movie. It's called She Is.
Awesome performance. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Did you like the song?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. So that's the song.
Watch us,
No.
Okay.
If I don't like the song, I will tell you.
Okay.
You go agree?
I will just
Why you get one bone? And he go reach you from here you there. She be just,
No, not research.